Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Back at Ruby's parking lot, home of the South Bay Bike Rider, ladies and gentlemen. The former Ruby's, the former Beach Life, the future California Surf Club. So it is California. It's not Californian. My memory goes off and on like a light switch, but that's okay. You know, I'm not 15 or 20 years old, which sometimes I feel like I am, but sometimes my memory goes. But that's to be expected. I got a lot on my mind. Welcome back to the channel, folks. And once again, I'm not in my cycling attire. I am supporting Pro Drum Shop, as usual, because I am a percussionist, drummer. Sorry, I'm just looking at the tires of the official South Bay Bike Rider vehicle. I gotta maintain this baby. Anyways, today was the best time to come, actually. Why do I say that? Well, because apparently it's free parking today over here, and because the guys are not at the booth and the gates are up, so free parking. Yeah, baby. I just love it how it just works out that way. Free is good. Not always, but usually. Anyways, it rained a little bit earlier this morning, and as you can see, we still got some dark clouds lingering. They say it might rain a little bit later on, but we'll see. If it does, good, we need it. And I'm saying this on camera, I am actually giving Mother Nature a break this time, okay? Right? We're making that official. So with that said, what we have here is failure to communicate. I had to get that out of my system. I have Cool Hand Luke in my brain right now. So good old Luke is running wild in my head and smiling and causing havoc. So once an actor, always an actor, right? Okay, so I gotta set up because I have a surprise for you guys. I revealed in my last episode that I have I didn't say it in my last episode. No, I posted something where I said I have plans for the bike that I bought yesterday. So, and I'm going to reveal that on this episode. I'm going to reveal what my plans are. It might work, it might not work, but I'm going to make the attempt. Okay, so let me get set up and stay tuned. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now I'm all set up. Okay, this is yesterday's frame, yesterday's bike that we bought yesterday at the yard sale. Okay, so okay, here's the plan, and I'm kind of feel bad that I'm gonna do this, but like I said before, I can't keep everything in my arsenal, and this bike might be a liability. Why? Because I think I mentioned it, but I'm gonna say it again anyways. This was a little warped. The chain ring was a little warped. I straightened it out as best as possible. It's not perfect, but it's workable, and I might even use this in the future, very near future, because it's a good crank set. And plus, I love these pedals, and I just got to clean up the pedals. Okay, and I took off the other side just to accommodate some room. But I believe, since okay, and then here's the I don't know if you can see it, it's a little bit of a slight dent. Not a bad dent, but what I'm trying to get with this is, what I'm trying to say is that this bike potentially was probably in an accident. And this is the reason why I think that this bike was repainted, powder coated to hide the other damages that may or may not be on this frame. But I think that's why they probably powder coated it, because this is a replacement fork. Now the original fork has to match the Campanolo stamped dropouts. All right, and so that is a big indication that this bike may not have been in an accident. But usually when you replace the front fork, it's a guaranteed sign that it was in an accident, one way, shape, or form. Now I checked underneath, because normally you can tell if there's like any I don't see any kind of damage. Okay, I didn't see anything, but maybe I overlooked something, I'm not sure. So that right there is a red flag. The dent is a red flag, and of course this was a red flag. Now my other concern is that maybe the dropouts, the frame could be slightly bent. It looks like visually it does look, maybe, I don't know if my eyes are playing tricks on me, but it just seems like this dropout is a little curve, it's a little bit going that way, if I'm pointing correctly. It looks like it's going just a slight, 2 hairs going that way, going up. It just looks like it from my visual perspective. I'm not sure, but another thing, and also that's another indication that the cog is hitting up against the frame. And it was hitting up against the frame, because when I tried to reinstall the rear wheel, the cassette actually was rubbing onto the chainstay. So that's not good, because eventually this, if it keeps rubbing on there, if I don't fix it, it's going to get worse. So yeah, okay, that's not good. I looked up online to try to find this bike, what kind of bike this is, and from what I found out, I could be wrong, but they kind of match, you know, from the pictures I've seen, is this could be possibly a Holdsworth. And I'm not sure, I think that's British, I'm not sure. I don't know the history behind Holdsworth. I never owned one. This bike is probably it, because there's several different models of Holdsworth. You know, you got your higher end, you got, you know, the lower tiers and whatnot, and so on and so forth. But this is a Campanolo, you know, stamped dropout. So this, and then plus 530 Reynolds 531, it's a high-end bike, you know. It's, but apparently it's got damages. Maybe I'm overseeing things. I was going to replace the 1960 Schwinn Varsity, the club bike. I was going to replace that bike with this one. So regardless, I don't think I'm going to use the new toy, and I'm not going to use the 1960 Schwinn Varsity club bike. What I'm going to do in the near future is strip them down, and I'm probably just going to donate the frame and fork of the 1960 Schwinn Varsity, and I'm probably going to do the same thing with this one. Now what I'm going to do is I'm in the near future, I'm going to take off the parts. The parts on here are fantastic. I love, you know, and I love Shimano 600 stuff. So I'll probably use that in the near future for sure. The fork I'll keep. I'll probably sell it for like $50. So if anyone's interested in a Shimano SF all chrome fork that needs a little bit of cleaning, but it's in immaculate shape, hit me up. $50 and it's yours. So it's unfortunate, man, because I really like the bike. When I put the wheels on, it rode good. It just felt good, but it's considered for now a liability, and I can't have that. And it's really light too, man. It's a sweet bike, man. It's a shame that I, you know, probably won't be able to keep it. But here's the surprise, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bring it over here. Let's make the debut of this. All right, are you ready? Now, it's not the prettiest, but it is a vintage high-end bike. And here it is. Ta-da! And unfortunately, like this one, it's a mystery bike. Why is it a mystery bike? Because the head badge is missing. Possibly because, who knows? It could have been maybe stolen at one point. I don't know. But I bought it off this gentleman who was selling it for dirt cheap, and I could tell from the crappy pictures that it was a high-end bike with some Campanolo stuff. But you know, I got an eye for these things, so I hopped on it, and I'm glad I did, because I'm going to rebuild this bike. Oh man, it's starting to sprinkle. Great. Hopefully it stops. Maybe it's not going to stop. Okay, it's coming down. All right, with that said, let's stay tuned. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And what a glorious day it turned out after this rain. I mean, look at the beautiful sun. I mean, oh my goodness. So nice. A little overcast, but that's okay. Let the overcast go where the fires, so we can put out those fires and we can move forward from that. Oh, that kid busted his butt, man. Wow. That's what happens when you I don't think he was doing anything fancy, but you know, it happens, man. I even bust my butt even riding on a road bike. When slippery, no, how does it go? What's that phrase go? Slippery when wet. Anyways, let's get back to it. Okay, so now we got the sun shining on this beauty. I mean, look at the lugs. Look at the lug design on this bike. I mean, this is great craftsmanship, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you can see that it ain't pretty, man, but it's the paint. I mean, it's, you know, it's been through a lot. It's got character, I will say that, okay? But you know, it's been sitting for a while. And when I mean that it's been sitting apart, because I took off all the parts, as you can see, so I can have room at the homestead. But it's been neglected, and not by choice. And in the shop sticker, it's right here in not right here, but it's over in Westwood, and that's where I work. That is amazing. I mean, that's trippy, man. That this bike is, I wish I knew the exact I mean, that's my only piece of identification, that this bike came from Westwood. And anyone that knows, Westwood is a prestigious, you know, ritzy area. That's where UCLA is. So yeah, man. I mean, that's a pretty cool piece of history that it came out of Westwood, California, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, look at the craftsmanship on these lugs. Now, the components on this bike is English and Campanolo. Predominantly, it's an English bike. So this would have been a great example of a club bike if I were to go that route. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna build it as a 10-speed or whatever I can do with it. But yeah, it's gonna be a cool road bike, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. And now I got the electric cyclist here. They're ruining my shots, but that's okay, man. Oh, jeez, man. Of all spots to pick, man, they gotta pick this one. Great. So, anyways, stay tuned. Welcome back. The first time it was the rain. I had to put a stop to it. Second time was the electric cyclist, or the electric casual bike riders. All right. Hopefully that I don't have any more interruptions. But anyways, it's pretty much I pretty much said what I wanted to say, and I think that's probably gonna do it, man. I think that I've neglected this this bike here long enough. I think it's time to bring it out in the sunlight like it is now. But imagine it with handlebars, forks, cranks, wheels, saddle. Bring it back to its glory once again. If anyone knows this, I tried to identify. I found some close matches in regards to the lug patterns, but can't find anything that's an exact match. Now, as far as the head badge goes, I found some that are about the same with the two holes on the side, but the lug patterns didn't match. So I don't know. I mean, it's a one-of-a-kind piece. It ain't pretty. It's rare, and it does have value to it, even though the way it is, you know, it's, you can't, I haven't seen a bike like this in person, so I don't know. Ever since I got this bike, I've always wanted to know, what the heck is it? It's a mystery bike. So these are my two mystery bikes, but I found out that this could be, like I said, this could be a Holdsworth or a Claude Butler. English bikes. Claude Butler and Holdsworth are the same. And I found a picture on the internet that matches the same lug pattern. So that's why I was assuming that it's a Holdsworth. But I also found out that Claude Butler does the same thing too. So it's either one of the two, or maybe not. It's either way, it's going to remain a mystery. And as far as building this, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But I think I'm just going to just focus on this one, because I'm not sure. You know what I do want to find out? I want to find out if this frame is bent before I go any further with it. Because if it's bent, then I'm not even going to put any money to it. Because the red one here, it's ugly, but it's solid. It's straight. But we'll see. We'll see. Everything's up in the air still. But like I said, I want to. I think it's calling me to do this one. This is a special bike. It's like Beauty and the Beast. And which one is the beauty? And which one is the beast? You decide. All right. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I think this concludes it. And don't forget to watch my episodes, my videos from beginning, middle, and end. So that way I can accumulate those watch hours, ladies and gentlemen, because I need 4,000 watch hours. And also 1,000 subscribers to be able to be monetized. So that way I can start making some coin. All right? Now, if the other content creators can do it, so can I. Okay? And so can the South Bay Bike Rider can be a part of them. And that's it. So don't forget to hit the like button. Leave a comment if you know what this frame is. Leave a comment if you know if this is a Claude Butler or a Holdsworth. Especially this one. Let me know if you can identify this bike. And let me know if you want to buy this fork for $50, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? It's a solid fork. It's straight. There's nothing wrong with it. Apparently it's a replacement, so it's in really good shape. So let me know if anybody is interested in this cool chrome fork. So with that said, thank you for watching another episode of the South Bay Bike Rider. Yeah. Beautiful day in the neighborhood.